Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I just wanted to go over the new charts that I've got that are replacing the ones generated from Matplotlib from the open source Python package and replacing them with the ones generated from Chart Director. Now, Chart Director is a new commercial, well, I shouldn't say, it's been around for a very long time, maybe 20 years or so, but you can get it here at this link. I will say a few things. Their support is quite impressive and very precise in their answers. It's the person that runs Chart Director seems to be out of Hong Kong. So if you're looking for a really good, decent chart package, I would look into it. It's 150 bucks for whatever language you want, and I'm quite impressed. You probably see me go over quite a lot of packages, and for the money it's very affordable. And no, it's not on mobile, but oh well, life goes on. So I'm going to show you the various charts here. I'm going to blow them up. So you can see here I have not an unregistered copy. We know that, yay, which is fine for now. I will get a copy, I promise. Okay, so the first one is, if you've seen my signals, one with open source Matplotlib, you'll know that I have always had the green and red dots, which work fine. In this case, I'm doing the same thing. The only difference is I am using the crosses of the moving averages of the 5 and 20 as a general consensus on buying signals. Okay, so that's what I'm replacing it with. And the most important thing you'll notice here are we have actual dates at the bottom of every chart, which I didn't have before, and that's really good. I'd also want to stress that I have figured out a standalone version to run with Python with zooming and panning and all kinds of stuff that you can do with JavaScript. So I have that here. I made a video on it. I was quite surprised at how easy it is actually to set up. This video will walk you through it with the instructions if you ever decide to get Chart Director for Python. It's nothing to brag about in terms of the functionality, but I do like it. And if you want to get really sophisticated, you can also get a C++ version that will work with either MFC for the older Microsoft Foundation class on Windows. Don't ask me why. Or you could use the Qt, which is probably a millistep better than MFC, but at least Qt runs on Linux and Mac. All right, so back to the charts. So we have here the green arrows and the red arrows, which obviously mean the buys and sells on the crosses. Okay, that's all that means. There's that. That's the first chart. The other chart I'll just show you here is a trend. And this is another one that I like. Price line here, again, you'll see the dates, very important, and the trend meaning down. Now, when you see my analysis soon, you'll see the different time periods I'll be running all of these charts against, maybe a 5-day. Doesn't really work too well on one day, really can't work at all. So it'll be a 5-day, 30-day, 90-day, and probably a year. I might extend it to a 2, 5. I'm not sure on the overall length, the long-term time frame yet, but it'll be something. Next up is the Fibonacci retracement. Now you'll see here as I blow it up, these are the retracement levels here, and they're very tight. I'm trying to figure if that is some kind of bug, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is all we're really using the Fibonacci levels for are just valuation. This is the historical range over this time period. Again, the dates, the time range, what it should be at historically against the min and max. And you can clearly see that this instrument, whatever it is undervalued. So that would be another consideration for market entry. So that will be something I'm using for valuation on the price, historical price. A last chart. This one's kind of busy, but that's okay. This one is really about moving average. That's what I'm wanting to stress here. Now I'm using, I believe, candlesticks here, or am I using still the open, high, low? So you can see here we have the price line. We have the averages here. So we have SMAs with the, what I used before, the 20 and the 50. Fine, fine, fine. But I also included the EMA. Now, if you're new to all this, the SMA are the more sensitive pricing more sensitive on pricing. The EMA for long term is better. It's lagging, so you're not going to get the extra sensitivity you'd get with simple. But the exponential will even smooth out better on a long term parameter of 200 days versus the 20 or 50. Also, I've included here extra stuff. So we have the price, and as I said, we got these SMAs and the EMAs, simple moving average and exponential moving average. Well, on top of that, I've also included the Bollinger right here in the purple, and these are good. You can traditionally see how this is performing. Again, the dates from last year, starting, I guess we'll just say December 2016, all the way up to March, or probably even April. But you can see here historically on what's been going on with the pricing. You can also see the momentum here. Momentum. The RSI is really good as well to show when prices do fall back a little bit because the RSI does hit the upper range. So that's nice to have. And same on the when it's undervalued as well, as you can see here, and it seems to work because here it's underbought and it bounces back. So all of these clearly confirm that combine all this stuff sort of works. But the nice thing is you can clearly see the RSI can help you historically. And this is real market data, okay? This is not like some simulated crap. And then, of course, we have here the volume. So we see here's the increase in volume of selling. Here's the increase in volume of buying as soon as our RSI gets hit on the lower range. So it seems to can work. And here is another example, pretty close, and just came off. But this is just a number of factors to consider. But this is a really busy chart, but this is a nice chart to confirm your buy and sell signals with everything in one snapshot using all the classic indicators here. So let me go back. That's pretty well it, and you'll find more of these in my analysis instead of the wonky older Matplotlib charts from. But these ones are the chart director ones. All right, so hopefully that'll help you out in better analysis and make the charts much better with the dates aligned in there. And just as a joke, I said I'll be able to charge now an extra $100 a month if I put all the charts in a black background. And I thought that was a funny joke, but I did try using a black background, and clearly it did not work. So I just leave them the way it is with the grids in white. Probably looks better than that. All right, so hopefully I'll help you out. Ha ha ha. Talk to you later. Bye.